Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Melanie and I do a variety of videos. I do not edit, and like I say in every video, I only point it out because there could be outside noise, there could be inside noise. I might drop something might explode. I mean, I hope nothing actually explodes because no one wants to have to deal with that crap. But this, if you watched a video related to this, I'm not going to show you the contents of that. I've done a video on that and I don't want anyone to think, why is she doing a second video? There's a second video because basically last time I ended up in hospital, you might want to watch the last video, I basically knew I was going and put together what I thought I would need, thinking I would be on that day. Now obviously based on what I told you, I took clothes wise, underwear wise, in the back of my mind I thought I might be staying a day longer, but ultimately I did believe I was coming on the same day. Now I think the ambulance turned up at 3 in the morning, I've not slept, I felt horrendous, and I thought just grab some things, and I did grab things and I feel like I did really well. But at the end of the video I said, like, if I was thinking clear I would have took this and this, and I still would have had room to put it in here. So when I did get it admitted, I was like, oh crap, the only person who's going to be able to get my stuff for me is my dad. Now my dad is the least observant person in the world. Like, you can have a neon flashing sign in front of him saying it's here and he will miss that neon flashing sign. And every time I have to ask him to look for something, he can't find it, he gets angry, he tells me it's not where it is, he tells me it doesn't look like the picture that I've sent him, because I always send him stock pictures, not pictures I've took of my stuff, because I don't take stuff of the things I buy typically. He's like, no, it doesn't look like that, I can't find it, it's not where you said it is, and it probably is, and he gets angry and it's a lot of stress. So I'm thinking, oh crap, I need some more pyjamas, I need, like, you know, I didn't need clothes, but I needed pyjama-y things I can lounge around in, things that I can like sleep in, and I need other products. And I thought, oh crap, he's never going to find it, even if they were flashing at him and like flashing sign, this is what you want, this is what you want. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, this is going to be stressful. So I basically decided that as there's the nearest supermarket to the hospital, literally 5 minutes away, I was going to ask him to go there, and I was going to send him pictures, I was going to tell them where it is on the aisle, because it's all on the same aisle, and I'm going to send him options just in case he can't spot the first thing, and I'm going to send him pictures. And there was only one thing, I mean there was a couple of things I needed from home that weren't like body care things, like I needed him to find my watch charger, but I did send my watch home instead of getting the charger off him, which would have plugged into my phone charger, but never mind. And there was a couple of other things that I wanted from home, but I did need other things like shampoo and conditioner, because it was like hair washing day the day I got admitted, and I hate washing my hair in hospital, and anyone who knows and follows me for long enough will know that I used to sneak out of hospital, come home, wash my hair, dry my hair, straighten my fringe or whatever, and go back. And I'd go back and I'd be really unwell, because obviously I shouldn't have been doing that. And then I couldn't say that basically that I'd been broken out of hospital, driven home and done all that. I mean, I think one of the times I actually drove myself home. I mean, I've always had cannulas in my arms all these times. I've gone back, they've done my blood pressure, and they've been like, I can't understand why you've got severely unwell, because you've only been outside. I'm like, I have been outside. So the previous 2 times that I've been in, I've not been taken out of hospital, and I've had to wash my hair there, which I'm not a fan of, mainly because my fringe goes all like wavy and I can't straighten it, and like I don't think you'll have straighteners, and like you can't have a hairdryer, because I don't think you'd get away with having a hairdryer on the ward. Anyway, so I am going to show you what got brought from home and what I asked for. So basically, I didn't ask for body wash, for the reason is, when in hospital you can have body wash, you can have a soap, you can have toothpaste, toothbrush and a comb. I think that's it. So I was using the shower gels. Now the reason I didn't ask for a shower gel was because I'd had a shower there and I'd used the shower gel, and the shower gel comes in these little sachets, a single use, and I was impressed with the shower gel. It smelled amazing, it wasn't drying on the skin, and you got a good amount. So I thought, well, I don't need to ask for a shower gel, I'm only going to be here for a couple of days. I mean, I wasn't, but that's what I thought. So I basically used the sachets. I think when I first asked for some, she gave me 4. So it was like one a day. I mean, there were days I had a second shower, but I did ask for more. I mean, one of the days there was some shampoo in the shower and I just washed with the shampoo. Didn't put it on my hair. I mean, that's the only thing that was non-negotiable for me. So I didn't need that. I didn't need a toothbrush and toothpaste because basically I got a toothbrush at hospital and then you get these tiny little tubes where you can get about 3 uses out, and I had about 3 of them, I think. More, maybe more. So in hindsight, I will tell you now that I will take my own toothpaste, because that toothpaste, it cleans your teeth, but I feel like it didn't work as well as even a pound toothpaste from the shop. It just didn't seem to work as well, and I ended up like getting sensitivity. So I would buy a pound toothpaste or £2, like it don't matter what, because I'd still use it. So when I got admitted, like I washed my face with water the first night. Now all I had on was skincare, because when I went to bed that night, when I couldn't sleep and ended up at hospital, I did all my skincare, which I found difficult and I didn't want to do because I felt horrendous. And I got more and well after that, thankfully, because otherwise I wouldn't have even done my skincare. So that day I rinsed my face and just put on skin food. I think I got admitted on the Sunday, and I think on the Monday I got this brought up. So basically decided I needed a cleanser. Now I went on the Asda website and I didn't want anything expensive because I do have cleansers at home. I mean, some of them are getting low, so I should... Anyway, I don't really typically buy cleansers from the supermarket. I do have the odd one and I do try them, and like sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. And I wanted something like either by Simple or Nivea because they're always really good. And I ended up looking at Nivea first when I should have gone on Simple, because I've had a few I've had Nivea ones before, but I've had more Simple skincare before, and it's a really good brand. So I ended up on this, and the reviews were amazing on this. I think they were all 5-star, and this was only like £2.75, £3 or something like that. It was super cheap, and it's a Nivea Cream Wash Gentle with almond oil. Gently cleanses and maintains skin moisture balance for healthy looking and smooth skin, and it's for dry and sensitive skin. Now I do have dry skin. There's a few areas of my face I'd class as normal. This would work on normal skin, by the way. So I use this twice a day. It feels amazing. It is a cream one, so when you like put it on, you can tell you're basically washing your face with part cleanser, part cream, and it leaves the cream on your face afterwards, so your skin does feel instantly hydrated. Now, since coming home, I did put this in my shower, and I use it in the shower, and it is really nice. It's really hydrating, and I would recommend this if you're looking for something that's hydrating and you're on a bit of a budget. I would thoroughly recommend this, and I feel when I finish using it, I will replace it as my shower one, because like if I've got makeup on, I will put cleansing balm on my face and rub it in and then rinse it in the shower. And then typically I'll do my second cleanse at the sink. But if I've got this in the shower, I might not do a second cleanse. Now it does leave a film of like a cream on your face, and if you don't like that, you wouldn't like it. It smells amazing. It is super hydrating, and as you can see, it is like a proper cream. It's got little beads in it, and it is really, really nice. And yeah, like I said, I would recommend it. It's vegan as well, I've just seen. So it is super cheap, so I do fully recommend that if you're looking for something to try. Sorry about the barking, I can't stop that. Then obviously I needed a body lotion. I think I said wash then, but like I said, I was using those shower gels. Now notoriously I end up with super dry skin in hospital, especially on the legs because of those, they call them stockings, but the compression socks. And I always need a moisturiser. I use moisturiser every day at home anyway, at least once. Now this is one that I use regularly. It was meant to be on offer for £3, went through as £4.50. Asda has a bad habit of doing this. At least once a week, my shopping, there'll be one item that's reduced on the shelf, and then you scan it, you come home and you read the receipt, and it's gone through at full price. And I get this. This is my third choice of moisturiser, body lotion. Now on that day I chose this and one other, but this was meant to be £3. And I sent pictures and I told him where he'd find it on the aisle. I even told him where the aisle was. Like, that's how bad it is with my dad. This is really good. I used the one in the red thing. That's my favourite. And the body butter. Body butter's my favourite. Followed by the one in the red thing. And followed by this. So I knew I'd like it. It's not as hydrating as those two, but it is hydrating. I've used a good third of it. I was putting this on once or twice a day. sometimes I was putting it on extra. I mean, I don't know why I'm putting this stuff on. I'm like just coating my body in it. It is really nice. So that is what I asked for, and that was my first choice, by the way. But I did give him options because I know what he's like. Now, I don't want to be hairy in hospital. Like, I don't want hairy legs. I don't want hairy armpits. You're being examined. Obviously, I won't have my armpits and my legs examined, but I don't want to be hairy. Full stop. Don't want to be hairy. So I didn't want to get the typical ones that I get. I was like, just get the cheapest Venus. Now, I'm not a big lover of these because there's been times where I've accidentally injured myself with them. Let's just put it that way, because I'll be shaving and the heads don't move like the ones that I normally use, and I forget, and then I have ended up injured, which I didn't in hospital. So maybe I should just get these when I'm in hospital. I've used two. Like, they are pretty much single use. I mean, it depends how much of your body you're shaving, really. If you just shave up to your knees, whatever, you might get a few uses out of them, or if you just shave your armpits, you will. But, you know, but yeah, that's what I got. They were the cheapest ones. I said if you can't find them, just get Asda's cheapest, but I didn't really want the Asda's cheapest, but that's what I got. So I got what I asked for, and I think you know what's going to come next. I actually asked for the lavender one because that's the one that's on offer for £2. And this is £3. Now, it don't matter that this was £3. He obviously just saw what he thought was the one and got it. This is currently in use at home because the one that was in use, the lavender one, wasn't. And the reason I didn't ask for him to find it is because, like I said, it could be having a flashing neon sign saying, this is the one, this is the one. He won't spot it. And I didn't want him, like, spending hours trying to find it when he could find it much easier in the shop. Like, obviously mine's in the shower. You know, he might have actually done well with that one, actually. But I knew it was low and I thought, would it last me? But I only used it twice, so maybe it did. But anyway, I would have needed that at some point. Now, the next item. So the last thing he got for me from the shop, I didn't actually ask for this one. I asked for the Shore one, the watermelon one. And if you couldn't find that, I chose another one. Now, off the top of the head, I can't remember what it was. I sent pictures, but I know that deodorant section, the way it's set up, you're not instantly going to spot things. So I said, if you can't spot them, just get something cheap. It don't matter what it is, even if it's not branded. So the fact that he brought branded was fine. I think this was only £1. Now, I wouldn't go for cotton dry just because the cotton scents are never ones that I like. But I believe I actually liked this scent. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. I don't mind it at all. Now, it did work. I didn't smell it all during my stay. So, yeah, I am going to keep using that. But this is the sort of size I could have done. I mean, I don't know why I'm putting it on because I've got deodorant on. But for some reason, I'm now whacking it on. But it does smell nice. And it feels nice and refreshing as well. Oh, God, I just got it on my neck. Oh, God, I got a lot on my neck. Look, I just wiped my neck and I've got that. Oh, God, I need to go and wash my face after this. I do not want that to irritate me. I mean, where am I going to put that? It's on my bloody hand. Well, now I managed to do it in hospital. And I'd go back to my bed and put it on there and I won't get it all over my bloody face. How the hell did I just do that? I've got nothing to wipe it on. What's that? Oh, now my hand smells of deodorant. Oh, well, it actually does smell nice. So that's the sort of size I could have done with. Yeah, I like sprays. But this is handy just to chuck in my bag. Like, I feel like I'm going to have a couple of these in from now on because I could chuck it in my bag. I could put it on and layer it with spray on the days where it's hot. But I feel like I have an underarm deodorant in my room. But he wouldn't have found it. But if I would have been thinking better when I was packing the other bag, I would have remembered to put it in the other bag. But anyway. And the only... Oh, by the way, my hospital toothbrush. I ended up with two of these actually. Because I couldn't find one. And then I ended up with a second one. I feel like the bristles are like medium. I wouldn't, not Brussels. I wouldn't use the hospital toothpaste again in hindsight, like I have said. I feel like my teeth became sensitive in the hospital. So even if like my dad just picked up a random toothpaste, even if it was a £1 one, it was better than that. But obviously when you first go in and you've got nothing and you want to brush your teeth, you know, it's good to have. But I think 4 or 5 days in, my teeth became quite sensitive and a little bit sore. And I don't know if it was to do with the toothpaste or what they were pumping my body full of, but yeah. And I would have a hospital toothbrush again, like, because it's not bad. And the only thing that he brought from home, and this was something that, oh, I forgot two of the items, because he brought me 2 hair care products, because I couldn't, obviously I can't use a dryer and straighteners or anything, but I needed hair care products so my hair didn't end up all like candy floss, because I do have dry hair. So he did bring my Aveda leave-in treatment, because I knew that would help massively. And he brought my Kerastase oil, do you know the ones that are like, I think they're like £40, the gold one, because I've got the rose one and that's never been out, but the gold one I've had a couple of times, and he brought those 2 things, and that's what helped my hair, because I knew I couldn't ask for loads of products, and I knew he'd have difficulty finding them, even though they're very obvious where they are. So he did bring me those 2, and I forgot all about those 2 hair products, because also he brought me, because I didn't have a brush with me, he brought me my pink, do you know the original pink tangle teaser? I mean, I haven't got the original one, but do you know when it came out and it was just a pink one, the hand one, the one that you put in your hand and everyone says it looks like a horse brush? I have that permanently in my car, and I thought if I ask him, because if I would have had my hairbrush from home, I would have needed 2. I needed one, my Denman hairbrush for when my hair's dry, which doesn't work when it's wet, it doesn't really go through my hair, and then I would have needed my Tangle Teezer wet hairbrush with the handle, which only works on wet hair. And I thought, I can't ask him to bring me 2 hairbrushes up, because there's 2 other brushes in that drawer, he might bring the wrong ones up. So I asked him for my Tangle Teezer out my car, which he found easily, and that's the hairbrush that I used. But also he did leave me the leave-in hair treatment by Aveda, and he brought up that, like, the oil, do you know, that really expensive Kerastase one, but it lasts 9 months, so it's alright, but it is expensive. But my non-negotiable regarding hair care was these 2. Now you would have, did I do an unboxing where I got these 2, and that's that like leave-in treatment, which I've used about 3 times and I'm meant to use all the time. I might put it in tonight, because I was going to wash my hair today, but there is a reason why, well, there's several reasons why I didn't. So I might put it in tonight so I can wash my hair tomorrow. You're meant to use it all the time, but I'm always worried I'm going to get greasy hair. But it's like it's a 40-odd quid product, isn't it? But anyway, this had been replaced just before I went in hospital, because it had run out. And I was like, either bring the small one, which is still in the shower, because it had a tiny bit in, but not enough for a full hair wash, but I weren't going to waste it. Or if you don't think you're going to spill any of the big bottle, can you decant some into this bottle? And then I only had to have the small bottle. I said, but please be aware that the shampoo is about £25, so if you don't think you can decant it without getting it everywhere, please don't decant it and just bring up the big bottle. So he brought up this bottle, and I was surprised that he actually did decant it. But I did get this. This is the anti-fall shampoo, because I do have hair issues, and I have recently gone back onto this. Did I actually show that video of this? And this is the conditioner that goes with it, but I did end up finishing it at the hospital. I feel like there's a I might get a miniature amount out, but not enough for a full thing. But yeah, and I had to have these regardless, but I knew we'd find them easily because they're in the shower, they're on the shower tray, and there's not much on the shower tray thing. So I knew we'd find them, so that was my non-negotiable that I had to have. But like I said, I did have 2 hair products because I couldn't ask for any other things, and because I didn't have my hair dryer or straighteners to sort my fringe, etc. I didn't need much else, and I thought what would work the best in that situation, and those were the 2 products that I knew would work the best. I just didn't like having such an expensive hair oil serum at the hospital. But yeah, so to recap, I did have my shampoo and conditioner, which very, very thankful for. And I'm actually going to keep that just in case. I can't keep this because you can't put any in. But I do actually need to get the full size of that. I got this, which I'm still using. I do like my skin. I came out and I thought, God, your skin looks nice and stuff, and you've not been using your serums. So the serums do work. Like, I don't have lots of skincare, but it does work, and my skin does look slightly better. But this and the skin food is a good combination. If that's all you can afford, or that's all you want to put on your face and you don't want a high maintenance skin routine, mine isn't even high maintenance, then I would thoroughly recommend this. I wouldn't recommend it as a double cleanse. I'd recommend this as your second cleanse. You still need something to get your makeup off with if you do wear makeup, but this I was very much impressed with when I didn't know what to expect. obviously I needed to not have hairy legs or armpits, etc. So obviously everything was bought except for that, my Kerastase hair oil and the Aveda leave-in treatment. So I got that, which has just gone into use because the one just, I mean, it doesn't even want to. See ya. That's having a moment. Deodorant. I want to get a couple. Do you know what? I used to use Show deodorant years and years ago, and I always got the pink one because I don't love this scent, but I didn't mind it. But I don't think I would, like, if I had a choice, I don't think I'd choose it. I'd always had the pink one. I can't. I've just got it everywhere again. What's wrong with me? I used it in hospital, didn't get it anywhere, and I'm like, whatever. What else did I get? I feel like I'm missing something. Body lotion. I mean, I didn't buy that, but that's what I was using. And if you do end up in hospital, those sachets of body wash are absolutely amazing. Now, you can have them as much as you want. I think on the first day she gave me 4, so, you know, they're not stingy. They don't just give you one. And you only need one because they give you these washcloths as well. They're called dry cloths. And she gave me like an open packet of them. She's like, keep hold of these because they do go missing. So I shoved them in my bag. And then at first I was taking them in the shower with me, like the full packet. And then I was just taking 2 or 3 because you need about 2, but sometimes you need a third one. And sometimes I'd use the third one to like do my face with after I'd had the shower. I'd like wash my face. But yeah, and then when I left, there was still some left, so I did leave the packet. But also, last time I was in, they did put some packets in the bathroom, you know, like a couple of open packets, so there were some put in there. But on the first day when I was like, can I have stuff to wash with, she gave them and she's like, keep hold of these because they will go missing. So I do recommend the shampoo. The toothpaste I wouldn't recommend long term, but if you're in a couple of days, it's fine. I didn't try the shampoo, but one day I did use it as a body wash and it was fine. I've never used the soap. I'm not a big salt fan and I can't imagine it would be the best. You can ask for a comb. I did need the comb on the first day. Although I'm pretty sure I got the hairbrush brought up to me that night. But I could be wrong. I could imagine that. Who knows? It was definitely brought up the next day, but yeah. But yeah, do take things like, ask for the dry cloths. They're called dry cloths. They come in this really big pack. They're like, it looks like wet wipes, but bigger, and they're dry. And then she's like, put a couple together and get them wet and use it as a cloth. And it did. It worked a treat. So that's why I only needed 1 sachet of shower gel. If I didn't have that, that 1 sachet would have been very difficult to just use one. So on that note, that is what I got brought up. As I said, I did forget about those hair products. I also had that on my wrist. And sometimes when my hair was drying, I would like put it up a bit and then let it down, put it up a bit, let it down, just so there was some pressure on it so it wouldn't get too frizzy, because even with those products in, it's not guaranteed not to be frizzy. And yeah, I didn't have a straight fringe, and do you know what? I barely looked in the mirror, like, and I didn't even notice I had this crusty tan peeling down my neck. And it basically looked, and I didn't realise until I come home and looked in the mirror, and I was like, it looks like your neck's filthy. I hope everyone realises that tiger bread on your neck is actual tan and you've actually washed. But when you're in hospital, you just don't, like, even when you look in the mirror, you don't really take in how you look. And that shows how ill I was, because if I wasn't that ill, I'd be more like worried about the state of my fringe or the fact that I looked horrific. But yeah, that's what I had. I don't think I needed anything else. Like, I had my body lotion, I had my face cream. I may have wanted a hand cream, but luckily, because I had that, and like when I was putting skin food on, I'd rub it into my hands after I'd finished my face. But I'd probably have a hand cream, hair straighteners. If I had cordless hair straighteners, I'd 100% have them. Like a nail file, my nails got too long and there was nothing I could do about it until I came home. But maybe hand cream. Because I can't think of anything, I think that I wouldn't have anything other than maybe a hand cream. I think that would be it, because I feel like the basics was enough for me, and it worked, and I didn't need anything else. So yeah, I don't think I'd add anything other than my favourite hand cream. But on that note, any questions other than the obvious, you know the answer to that, please feel free to leave them down below. If you're new to my channel or you watch the videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button. That way when I upload next, you'll get an alert to let you know I've uploaded. I hope you all have an amazing week, weekend, month. I don't know when this is going up. And thank you so much for watching.